Hello everybody. So every morning I take my cup of coffee, go back to my reading table, look out of the window. This is my view. I work there for a few hours, then go back to my TV, watch whatever I like that day. It is Amazon or Netflix or Disney Hotstar, whatever it is, for a few hours. Then probably play around with my kids for a few hours and then go to bed and sleep like a baby. This is what I do. Okay. And I basically believe that everybody should be aspiring for this kind of a lifestyle, right? Okay. I'm not going to cut through this crap. This is all bullshit, guys, by the way. Okay. If you ever want to get there, there are only two ways. Number one, you either inherit a lot of wealth from your family and you don't care about anything that you do. Number two is you basically work, yes, for 10 to 15 years and then you get a lot of money and then you do whatever I am saying, right? But ultimately, if you are not working hard for the first few years, there is absolutely no way that you are going to get to a position where you want to be. I just want to basically show you this particular LinkedIn post that was written by Shantanu Deshpande a month back, roughly, and he talked about, hey, how everybody in their careers, their first 4 to 5 years of their career, should work for 18 hours a day, right? He figuratively mentioned 18 hours a day, not literally. It could be 16 hours, 14 hours, 12 hours, whatever it is, right? But he said, hey, go beyond and probably a bit more as well, right? This is what he meant. And the level of social media criticism that he received is like, hey, it's second to none. He had to go on NDTV the next day and explain his post to a lot of people, apologize. This is insane. What people want to hear is what I've just shown, right? Hey, living somewhere on the beach, working for 3 to 4 hours, but nobody shows what happens the 10 years before that. And unfortunately, when Shantanu has actually talked about it, people were going like bombastic all over him, which is absolutely insane. In this video, I want to take out all the myths related to earning 5 crore rupees every single year by sipping your coffee, by doing nothing. No, that's not possible. Okay. So let's go through 4 things that you need to make sure that you do in your early stages of your career so that you have a chance of success. I'm not even telling that you will succeed. I'm telling that you have a chance of success going forward. So the first one that I want to highlight is, please don't focus on your savings for the first few years. Interestingly, I worked for Mu Sigma in the very early stages of my career, and my founder at that point in time used to tell that, hey, at any single organization, you can probably get 2 out of the 3 things: wealth, learning, and job satisfaction, in terms of like your number of hours that you are putting in, the work atmosphere, whatever it is. And he used to say, like, you can probably get 2 out of these 3 things, not all the 3. Now you need to prioritize what it is. Is it wealth and learning, or if it is learning and job atmosphere, whatever it is, the choice is up to you. But I would definitely prioritize one thing, that is learning. If you're not learning early in your career, then you cannot create wealth later on. So stop focusing on savings, start focusing on learnings, at least for the first few years in your career. You don't need to track stock markets every single day. That's not going to take you anywhere. If your salary is 10,000, you need to think about making your salary to 30,000, 40,000, 1 lakh, right? But you don't need to say that, hey, I'm saving 5,000 out of my 10,000 salary today, so let me save next year 6,000 rupees. No, that won't take you anywhere because the base itself is very, very small. Understand that basic difference. People can tell you 100 different things, but the most important thing is for you to focus on learning. And how do you get that learning? Number one, every business wants to grow. If you can understand business and help businesses grow, people are ready to pay you money. As simple as that. And it takes time for you to get to that position. So take your time and make sure that you are helping a business grow rather than tracking their stock market performance, rather than, hey, whether my mutual fund money is actually going up, going down. All these things can come later in your life. There's a specific point for everything that you need to do. First 4 or 5 years, focus on learning rather than savings. Now, the second thing which I want to highlight is, please do not go and say that, hey, I am not interested in learning about the business. I'm only interested in writing my code, or I'm only interested in learning Python, or I'm only interested in doing XYZ. Doesn't work like that. You are in a business to basically help the business grow or help the business save some costs, whatever it is, right? If you understand the business decision making, that is how you will grow in your career. As simple as that. Now, what can you do to improve that ability? Number one, please read a lot. Please watch videos which are talking about business cases. I started making some of them. I made videos around Liquid Death, very interesting company. You can learn a lot about it. I made a video about Kia. I made a video about Google, Project Oxygen, so on and so forth. YouTube is fantastic source. Please learn more about business. Don't worry about current affairs too much. Current affairs is news, and the news is gone. After today, nobody cares about that news, but people care about your business understanding. So spend time on case studies. The third thing which I want to highlight is build relationships. People remember people. People don't remember the analysis that you have done. If I have to go back 5 years back and remember one person from my workplace, I remember the person who was sitting next to me was talking about his interests in running, how he was taking decisions in life around, hey, how to optimize for spending more time running, right? Then the other person that I remember is somebody who went all out of his way to support me when I had an emergency at home, right? So these are the kind of people that others will remember. So if you have passion for something, go develop that passion and try to excel at that. Number two, the other way is please help your manager or your colleagues around you. Doesn't matter if you have to go out of or go above your means. It is absolutely fine. Remember people and not your analysis or your presentations, so on and so forth. They remember your attitude and if you are there for them versus not during their times of crisis. So prioritize relationships. Number four, the other important thing that you need to focus on in your early stages of your career is improving communication. If you are not good with English, that's a major problem. Let me cut through the crap. People might say, hey, English is not necessary for you. You need to be good with your thought process. I agree with all of that stuff, but you still need to be good with English. Please go back, improve your basics. If you have to take a coaching class, go join a coaching class. Nothing like it, and it's a money well spent. If you have to do something, please go do it. Nobody is going to tell you, hey, your English is not too good. Why don't you go join a coaching class? Nobody will ever say that because they believe that, hey, they might be offending you. And people want to look more sophisticated, want to have that superficial kind of understanding with you rather than actually pushing you towards something meaningful. So please cut through the crap and go join the coaching center if you're not good with your English. You can also probably refer to some of these apps which are coming online where you get to talk to a person. Recorded lectures won't be of any help with respect to learning language. Then the other means of improving communication is again your structured thought process. You can't say the other person will remember every single thing that I'm saying. I can't have 30 minutes of my manager's time, or I can't have 15 minutes of my manager's time, right? So whatever you want to say, please prepare yourself before you go meet somebody. Communication is about language. The second thing, I believe communication is about preparation. If you are not walking into a meeting without preparing, right, then you are at a loss. Please walk into every single situation being completely prepared. That will help you a lot going forward. So the few things which will help you make, let's say 1 crore or 2 crores by 25, by 26 years of age are not, hey, doing some fancy stuff like, hey, working out of like my backyard, or working out of like some coffee shop, or like not working at all. No, none of these things will help you make 1 crore, 2 crore. And I believe that's not even the right benchmark for you to set. You should go check out what Amir Khan said in 3 Idiots, right? I will leave it to you. Why don't you comment the famous dialogue from 3 Idiots in the comments box? But I personally believe that you have to work hard. There is no other option for that. Number 2, you need to make sure that you know business case solving. Number 3, you are building good relationships with your manager. Number 4, you are improving your communication. And finally, please don't focus on savings a lot, rather focus on your learning. Thank you so much, guys. I hope this is helpful, and I don't want to again give any BS over here. I just want to make sure that you understand what you need to do rather than listening through a lot of crap. Take care. Bye-bye.